they're putting into it. And it's definitely not worth $100,000. Plus, with a kiddie playground, you need a fence around it. There's no fence in this plan. I urge you to completely and totally reject it and get some quality brains working on it, because this is an embarrassment to everyone that lives out west. And shows something, just throw the garbage out west and forget it. It has no quality. And I don't even think it'll last 10 years, much less anything else, and you'll be replacing it. 2 swings and a telescope that doesn't have any lenses in it. Come on. Let's get real, guys.
I'm one of those bad quality people that sat on this. You weren't there. You're at all my meetings. Where were you? We had 2 boards. We looked at everything. This is not a little tiny wood thing like this. If you go over and look at your equestrian park, it's very similar to that. The only difference is, instead of the theme being what is over there at the equestrian park, the theme here is bugs and bees and trees and leaves that give you information. When we picked this, we picked it because we can add the items in there. The major cost items are the ones that we're putting in. The other items can be sponsored, and they're smaller. There's bees there that the kids can sit on. It's a whole collection. And they had several other ones, and then they had the generic one that you can go to a high school and get the big, heavy beams. You're different. The one at the equestrian park everybody loves, it's different. This one is different. There was a dinosaur, but both boards decided that this one would fit better out there at the fishing hole park. Possibly we can get better pictures for you. We can show you the whole collection. Personally, I don't think it's necessary. I think that they'll be tickled pink with this. And it is for the kids. It's not for grown-ups. It's for the kids.
Manny Hagan, 17901 Southwest 68th Court. I am part of the Parks Board and part of the Arts Board. I sat in on the meeting. I was very happy that we chose an educational theme for this tot lot or whatever it is. And I think that we should go ahead and get the playground, the overhead, what is that called? The bathrooms done, and the pavilion done. And that will be a start for us getting into the part and letting people get in there and use it. Thank you.
Astronaut 5480 Southwest 170th Avenue. I'm also on the Parks Board. And I was at the meeting. I'm sorry. Yes, I was at the meeting. I was voted because I prefer the dinosaur. But believe me, this is going to be nice because the educational theme behind it is something that we could use in that park. And we have the capacity to enlarge it as time goes by. And also, I'd like to see what you're trying to do, get all this thing done as quickly as possible so those people out there, at least us out there, can have another park to use. And please don't forget my playgrounds. So that was the factor that actually precipitated all of this. But because of the grants, we had to preempt that. But don't forget it, we need those playgrounds. Thank you. Playgrounds, the play fields.
Right. Any other members wish to comment?
Lisa Witcher, Southwest 48th Street. I just wanted to say, I think it's cute. And maybe it does need a few more swings, but I think it is different. And maybe if we're in question, we should ask some children what they think.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
don't do it.
Vince Valletta, P.O. Box 291507, Davie, Florida. $100,000. It's not bad. It'll get more use by the children than you spent $90,000 in gates, 2 of which weren't warranted. I don't think it's any more waste than that. Thank you.
Any other members of the public wish to comment? See no further public comment. Public comment is now closed.
That's all right.
Turn it
I
over
don't need
to council for any additional questions, comments, or concerns. You had your hand raised, Steve. Yes, sir. Vice Mayor.
Is there a warranty, guarantee on that equipment? Because obviously South Florida and the weather down here is pretty brutal on some outdoor equipment.
No, it's not. Yes, yes, sir, absolutely. There are separate warranties for labor, parts, and the installation. So,
What is it on the parts, I guess, is the one I'm most interested in, is this equipment guaranteed for 5 years, 10 years? What is the life of the part?
I think it's oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I beg your pardon. I do not know the length of that warranty. I was more interested in the labor warranty, which is kind of new. Haven't seen that before. But I will tell you that the construction of this material is similar to that which is in the equestrian park. It's all, they're really phasing out plastics and polyurethane as much as they can, and they're incorporating this concrete-based fiberglass stuff like the rock that's at the equestrian park. So it's really hard stuff. Do apologize about not knowing the answer about the warranty, the length of it.
I think we need to know that.
Before we buy it.
Yeah, I mean, we're spending $100,000, and I just, South Florida is rough. Anything outside is rough. Put anything out there and look at it 2 years later and see what it looks like.
What's your limit on your warranty you're going to accept?
Well, I would like to see
Not
a
less than
minimum of
5
about
years.
5 years.
Not less than 5 years,
Yeah,
I'd
that's what
say.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can probably get that information for you. If you'll just give me a few moments, I'll come
Okay,
back.
that would be great. That would be great.
Mayor?
Go ahead, Freddie.
Yeah, I'm like a lot of people when I looked at this list and look at the prices. And really, I talked to Andy before the meeting. 30 years ago, I was building houses in Miami. I was building a house for $45,000 that we're paying just for one piece of this equipment. But in fairness to the people in those boards, I was at that meeting the other night. There was 4 presentations. All 2 of them were 100,000. One was 99,000. It's just the world we're living in today. I know it's mind-boggling how you can say it, but you're going to do it. You're going to do it, and you don't have much choice. You can go in there, you can put something in there cheaper, but is it going to last? December, have we had to do any, if she
She
gone-
went to get
She's getting us some warranty information, Freddie. She's
Yeah,
back.
I don't think we've had any maintenance on the one that's in the equestrian park to today. December, have we had any maintenance on the stuff that was in the,
Very glad you asked that question. The only thing that I've had to replace or fix or anything out there are bolts on one of the stairways, and it's the same bolt always. It gets a lot of use. And one of the climbing units that we had looks like a net, and it's a metal with nylon soft stuff, and then the nylon protects the metal, but where the metal is exposed, those have started to deteriorate. So I just replaced the whole unit with a fixed, stationary, different kind of climber. And I'm leaning away from anything that has parts that we would have to replace. So yes, that has been an extremely durable unit, and this is similar construction. And I have some details here about the different types of warranties that are on the play equipment itself. They offer a lifetime limited warranty on certain of the units. And I'm not sure as far as what the limited warranty is, but the 10-year limited warranty is on the main play structure, lifetime limited warranty on certain parts like railings, hardware, and there's a 2-year warranty on any kind of labor for installation or anything. So the details of the warranty is something I should have included in the package, and I do apologize.
All right. But that sounds good. Sounds reasonable. Thank you.
Okay.
Anybody else? Questions, comments, or concerns? We have a motion and a second to approve. Erica, call a question, please.
Councilmember Jablonski,
Yes.
Councilmember Fisickelli,
Yes.
Councilmember McKay,
Painful, but yes.
Vice Mayor Bright Cruz,
Yes.
Mayor Nelson.
Yes, and that's just one of many upcoming that we're going to be contemplating. Thank you. Item number 14.
Does anybody in town want to go in the playground business?
Yes. It's amazing.
Well, I got to tell you one other thing while that we already voted on this.
Absolutely, as Marty gets prepared.
But I'm a little surprised that we're not getting what it costs and what a discount price is if we're buying all that stuff. I mean, it looks like we're paying full retail because you don't know what
I
the...
agree with you.
So I'm a little perplexed that if I call them up tomorrow and give them this list of stuff that I want to buy privately as an owner and not as a town, what my pricing's going to be. And that's just, so, usually you'll see what it costs and then what you're paying for it. So I'm just a little...
Yeah, but Doug, in fairness, a private owner is not going to get the use that a public facility is going to get, and have liability questions
Yeah, it
all
may
over
not be
the
the
place.
same equipment.
I went in sticker shock on several things at work similar to this, and they just said, in this litigation world we live in, it's a factor.
Listen, with all the rules and regulations related to playground equipment, is the only other reason that you don't want to play with this because it's endangerment of children, it's things they might put in their mouth. I mean, there's just so many different angles and so many things related to it. But I would still think that spending that kind of money, we would get, and maybe we did get better pricing. I have no idea, but the fact of the matter is, you would like to see that you're getting a break when you're spending $100,000 on playground equipment. So.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Again, we have a motion, a second to approve. Erica, call a question, please.
We already did roll call. We're on item number 14.
Oh, we did that. I'm sorry. Approved. I apologize. Ron, I did say that. Item number 14. Sorry. I already turned it over to you, Marty. I apologize. Sorry about that.
Thank
Marty?
you, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council. My name is Martin Sherwood, for the record, the Town Financial Administrator. Item number 14 is our 2013 amendments to the local option gas taxes with Broward County. This is an annual necessity in order to ensure that we receive the revenue sharing with Broward County. There's 3 taxes that are involved, which is our original local option gas tax, our additional local option gas tax, and number 3 is the transit gas tax. Basically, we're required to adjust our percentage distribution based on population. We've had a slight change in population per the Florida estimates of 40. However, in relation to the entire Broward County population, our population has increased smaller than the Broward County population. Therefore, the impact will be a slight decrease, strictly based on no change in consumption. So at this time, I'd like to recommend an approval.
Erica, could you read the item in, please?
Yes. A resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Southwest Ranches, Florida, approving the 2013 amendments to the 3 interlocal agreements with Broward County, providing for the division and distribution of the proceeds of the local option gas tax, the Broward County 5th cent local option gas tax, and the additional local option gas tax, authorizing the mayor, town administrator, and town attorney to execute said agreements and providing an effective date.
Thank you, Erica. And Vice Mayor
Motion to approve.
has motion approved. Thank you. Motion and a second to approve. Any members of the public wish to comment on this item? Seeing no public comment. Public comment is now closed. Any other additional questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, Erica, call the question, please.
Councilmember Jablonski?
Yes.
Councilmember Fisickelli?
Yes.
Councilmember McKay?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Bright Cruz?
Yes.
Mayor Nelson?
Yes, that concludes item number 14.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Marty, well done. Item number 15, approval of minutes for the May 9, 2013 regular council meeting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is second to approve. Anybody in public have any issues with any of the council meeting minutes? If indeed you read them, since there isn't any, we have a motion is second to approve the minutes of the May 9th, 2013 meeting. Erica?
Councilmember Jablonski?
Yes.
Councilmember Fisickelli?
Yes.
Councilmember McKay?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Bright Cruz?
Yes.
Mayor Nelson?
Yes, that concludes the agenda. I'll take a motion to adjourn. I heard a motion to adjourn, and I'm sure that it's unanimous. I'll speak on their behalf. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you all very much.